Zoot Suit is set in 1942 in Los Angeles. The very loose drapes of the clothing allow the guys to really swing. But the authorities look down on these so-called pachucos. I wrote Zoot Suit as a play, but it was seen and then eventually bought by Universal Studios, and it was nominated for a Golden Globe. But eventually I worked my way toward La Bamba, and to this date it's the highest grossing Chicano film to ever come out of Hollywood.
Okay, let's get ready for Act 2.
It is an amazing thing for me to see my grown son directing my play in the place where I graduated, 50 years ago and produced my first plays.
Okay, so we need the vatos on stage.
Directing Zoot Suit is an absolute honor, and to be doing it here at San Jose State makes it extremely special. I think when we talk about the professional American theater for Latinos, my father happens to be a pioneer. Before my father, there was not a voice or a space for Latinos, specifically Mexican Americans, in the American theater until he founded El Teatro Campesino and pioneered those particular paths.
Let's get a nice oval over here. All right.
Zoot Suit refers to the other America that has been struggling to enhance human liberty and freedom of expression and cultural fusion. And Zoot Suit really is about that cultural fusion. I was a migrant farm worker child, but I loved school. In contrast to some of my cousins that went another route. They dropped out and went the Pachuco route. But what's interesting, though, is I learned from them street smarts. I learned Pachuco slang.
The way you want it, you got it.
And that helped me as a writer and helped me to write Zoot Suit. I couldn't have done it without having that understanding of what my cousins were going through. But in the final analysis, because of my college education, I was able to stabilize my life in ways that they weren't.
I want a Zoot Suit with the reed fleet, with the drape shape and the stub cup to look sharp enough.
I've come back to this campus where it all began, because it is important that we all learn to give. Any notions that you're special, you're not special unless you give what you have learned to someone else.
The story is fantastic.
Oh,
I read it like
thanks,
3 times.
San Jose State was absolutely my Ivy League college, and I got fed everything that I needed in order to be able to deal with the world. I tell the young that it's really important that they get to a university setting, because it is there, finally, in the whole course of your education, you finally get a complete picture of the world.
They can just be here so that he can actually be in the action.
Yeah, he needs to step into it.
Yeah.
The key to changing the world is to be in touch with your own heart. You got to resonate. You got to speak the truth to yourself and then to others, regardless of what you do. You can write a piece of music that can change the world, or you can go on to be a representative, in Congress, or a president, male or female. But you can change the world in odd ways, It's just a little spark, that's all it takes. And I've had my plays done now in Beijing, China. They've been done all over Latin America, and they've been done in Europe. And I can only hope that they will continue to resonate around the planet. I was very lucky that in San Jose, there was San Jose State, and that it became my alma mater.
Cuando salgo yo a bailar, yo me pongo muy catrín. Las visitas gritan, Jerry, vente, vamos a bailar.